He's Jeff King. I'm Andy Erickson. This is not another shooting show. We go to Rockville, Maryland, where the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office was a little busy when a man, well, he wound up hospitalized after accidentally shooting himself in a Rockville gun range Sunday. This was just this past... Oh, wait, this is back in June. Never mind. Wasn't super recent, but still kind of interesting. The Montgomery County Police Department says officers responded at 12:10 p.m. to reports of a shooting at the Gilbert Indoor Range. There was a man... a man was found suffering from a gunshot wound and was transported to the hospital with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. The shooting was accidental. Shooting remains under investigation. But, hey...
I wonder of take a random guess of, do you think it's the unload, like, oh, that's an unloaded gun, the checking if the light, laser or sight is working by shining on hand, or some other type of tomfoolery?
I would go with hand. Like, did it say? Just said it didn't say where the injury was.
Yep.
Serious but non-life-threatening injury. So it's either a flesh wound to the leg or a hand, which is still serious. Like, my dad shot himself in the hand accidentally, and it wasn't good. He was kind of lucky because it went right between two bones. It broke both the bones, but it didn't, like, destroy them. You know, they could be repaired. Right. And all the flesh on the back of his hand was destroyed. Like, they had to have skin grafts, and it was gnarly for a while. But yeah, don't shoot yourself in the hand or anywhere. Yeah,
things you don't think you need to say.
Things make you go. All right. So, I got a little ahead of it as soon as I.
So anyway, start blasting.
So I started blasting. The most interesting video, I think, of the last week, I don't know about the most interesting, but a bear got into a guy's house, and he went in the middle of the night confronting it with an AR with a light on it. I still find it weird that he didn't turn on lights. I don't know if is that tactical tomfoolery to turn on lights in your house? Or is it better to walk around with the flashlight where it pinpoints where you are?
There's a logic is, you know your house better than the bad guy, so the darkness would technically be your advantage. But it is the majority of bad doers, if you just turn on the lights and be like, all right, motherfucker, they're going to leave.
Yeah. Anyway, so a bear got into a guy's house. He confronted it with an AR, and it sounded like this. Oh, it's a little soft coming in on the Bluetooth. I'll play it again. So he's got a 19, a 16 split, then a little gap, and then an 18, a 19, and a 17 split.
Nice.
And dead bear.
And a dead bear.
With a 5.56 at close range. I'm assuming it's a 5.56.
Yeah, I didn't look like it was anything special, but yeah, no, it's definitely not the when people are like, oh, how do you down the bear? Rifle at 3 feet.
Yeah,
it should do it.
It was interesting seeing this video and then the reaction to it, because, you know, big giant animals are, you know, fluffy things, you know, and they're named things like poo, you know.
Yes.
And it wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but Austin commented on our Reddit, and it was an interesting, heartfelt comment. I don't know what it says about me that I felt nothing but got sad when I found out it was a bear.
Austin's our basic white bitch of the group.
I mean, a person breaks into a home, they get what they deserve. They know the game they're playing. The bear is just hungry, curious. I just wish our guy held a nasty pixel peek by the stairs instead of exploring. Yeah. And it's not ideal, you know, but I can't promise I wouldn't do the same thing.
Yeah.
If all of a sudden, like, holy fuck, a bear, like, I'm probably going to shoot the bear. Like, I'm just going to be honest. I probably would.
We have greatly downplayed the amount of like predators that are in our life on a daily basis.
Yes.
Like dogs are predator animals. Like they
when their
they
eyes
eat
are
things.
so are cats, and they're cooler than dogs, by the way. Yeah, that's right. I said it. If their eyes are close together in the middle of their face and they have sharp teeth, they're predators. So
Yeah. And so we have, turned them into pets and put sweaters on them. But we forget that, this bear would have gladly ripped your throat out if, like, in the video, you can kind of see him coming at the dude. Like, he wasn't there to just give him a hug. But, yeah, I get Austin's point. Like, there's a joke that one guy makes, some not influencer, but some personality on the gram that is like, white women will take home any animal they find. And it's always like some blonde chick, like, I found this dog, and it's just like a coyote or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, no. Put that away.
That's a hyena.
Yeah.
Like, put it back.
But yeah, no, this guy did 100% the right thing. Like, there's no.
Well, he did the safe thing. Right. Right is hard to say there. The thing is, a lot of times game and fish agencies are going to end up putting down the bear anyway, because once they figure out how to get in, like, they're smart. Once they figure out how to get into houses, they're going to keep doing it. And then,
Right. It was going to get killed some way, somehow by a human of some sort. Like, if it's comfortable enough, like, oh, there's like a treasure trove of food in here, I'm going to come in here again. Like, like Andy said, like, they would just put it down. So.
And like, even deer, like, I've shot a lot of deer. When deer see people, they generally run. But every once in a while, a person gets too close to a fawn, and then mama will fuck dude up.
Oh yeah, there's a great video.
There's several. There was one happened in Sioux Falls here like 7-8 years ago. It was fucking hilarious. This guy got his ass kicked by a doe.
Yeah. I've
punching him. Like, it got up on her hind legs and it's just like smacking him with her front hooves. Yep. It was awesome.
I saw a buck do it in a video where a guy like came up on two bucks that were fighting, and they and he's doing the whole like, oh my god, let me videotape this, and the other buck was like, no, I'm finished with him. I will now come to you.
I'm going to fuck you up now.
Yep. And so it was just horns and hooves just all flying everywhere.
Oh man, it would be pretty easy for a buck with long enough antlers to kill you too. I mean, like, they're big and powerful. So IPSC Nationals is a thing that happened.
It is, and I totally didn't know about it. I was very confused when I saw everyone's videos.
Oh, you didn't know?
No, because I guess I don't care about a lot of. There's so many nationals in a year at this point that I was like, oh.
Well, there's actually fewer than there used to be, Jeff.
I know, which is a remarkable thing.
Did we ever talk about the Nationals dates being released? I think that got released after the last time we recorded.
Yeah, I think so.
So it's been a hot minute. But anyway, we'll hit that later. IPSC Nationals.
Yeah, so
people shot and they did things.
Yep. Shockingly, Christian Seiler is the IPSC America champion in open division and overall. The next closest guy was Brian Jones, 5% behind him, and then Mike Wang. I'm going to guess that H is silent. Production actually had 50 people in it. I don't know who German Remitali, and then Michael Steppen, and then Mason Lane were the top three there. Revolver, no one. Classic, no one. Production Optics, Eric Raffel, shocking. Brantley Merriam was only 3% behind him, and followed by Jacob Hetherington, who was also 3% behind. So Merriam was 97.35, Hetherington was 97.01. So props to those guys. Like, that's impressive.
Well, I mean, Eric Raffel is, like, all due respect to Eric Raffel. I do not mean anything, but he's not younger than he used to be. That's all I'm saying. He's not, I don't think he's quite as old as me, but he's not far. if I had to guess, probably around 45 or so.
Yeah, I was going to say mid-40s.
Yeah.
He hasn't lost a match since like the 90s or some weird stat like that.
Yeah. And it's not like he's in a hider division either in the U.S. production optics.
Yeah.
That's where all the heat was.
Yeah, and he's
plenty of it.
Yeah, and he was a production world champion for 20 plus years or whatever. And yeah, no, he is absolutely insane. And then Zach Smith won PCC, and so yeah, no, props to those guys.
But like I know that Edsel Gino, wasn't he one of the guys that came over and when the 3CZ shooters came over and it made all the Americans their bitch at nationals?
Yes,
CO Nats like last year, I think it was 24.
I believe so. Or was it this?
No, it wasn't this year because it was a combined nationals this year.
Oh, that's right.
It was the last CO only Nats.
That's right.
Yeah. That, like looking at even just at Free State coming up this weekend, which as you're listening to this on Friday morning, Jeff and I are, well, I don't know if I am too Jeff yet, but eventually we're going to be in a vehicle together heading to Kansas City for Free State. But the number of CO shooters versus even LO was kind of amazing. There was, I believe there were 88 shooters in CO.
Okay.
For Free State. And let me click back here because I was just looking at a different thing for that. I love the match breakdown. And then 55 limited optics shooters.
Damn.
Yeah. So there are 6 GMs in carry optics, 3 in LO.
That almost seems low. Here's a fun fact for Kansas.
Yeah.
22 revolver shooters.
There's a whole squad of revolver shooters.
They outnumber PCC and the and combined are limited production and single stack. So there's 8 limited, 8 production, and 4 single stack. So there are more revolver shooters than 3 of that division.
Man.
Those divisions combined. Talk about dead divisions.
There's 20 total in limited production and single stack.
Yep.
In the 3 iron sight divisions, not including revolver. I know that's a thing that it's just a bunch of dudes who get together and like they have a whole. I saw in the squatting there's a revolver squad.
Yeah, it's their shtick. Don't downplay like shtick. Like it's kind of fun. Yeah, I just hate when we get backed up behind them. Hopefully they are ahead of us. But Open only has 29 people, so not even that many more than Revolver. But Carry Optics 88, Limited Optics 55. I wonder which division everyone is enjoying.
Yeah. I've been bouncing back and forth between LO and CO a lot here lately. And just like, because I'm shooting Race Gun Nationals and I want to get rounds on the Shadow 2. And so, like, I signed up Limited Optics. I'm just going to shoot Limited Optics. I haven't shot a major in Limited Optics since Cornhusker. So, and that didn't go great. So I want to do. I'm shooting better now than I was during Cornhusker. So, yeah, I'm still going to stick with the LO. But
yeah, but for those of you who will be at Kansas, we will be set up probably near the check-in shed. So come stop by, say hi.
Last year we were near the prize table. Which is just down towards the bays from the shed.
Okay.
I don't know what check-in shed means, but
it was always for me it was always the shed right next to the pizza bay.
Yeah, it's towards the rest of the bays to the big bays.
Okay, but
like near the pizza bay.
If you're walking, you'll see us. We'll make sure that we'll
have a banner.
Yep, we'll be very obvious. We cannot walk through beers due to the range rules, but we
darn range rules.
Right, we apologize for that, but we'd still love to talk to you.
Mm-hmm. All right. On that note, another thing, I want to get a little tismy. Okay. But first, we have to do. Oh man, we went a little long with the other stuff, but we got to get your history lesson in.
Yeah.
Let's get it. But like we're giving the people the free milk. Should we put this after the paywall? Because Jeff's got a monster history lesson.
Yeah, let's put it after the paywall.
Okay, because we're a little long here. Patreon.com/notanothershootingshow. It's only $3.57 a month. And Jeff's got a history lesson. A doozy of a history lesson. Do we tell him what it's about?
It's about Lexington and Concord.
Yeah, that's what it's about. So a Jeff history lesson is coming your way after this. Patreon.com/notanothershootingshow. It's only $3.57 a month, and you get two complete episodes every single week. So just go there. Go to the website. Don't do it on the app on your Apple phone. If you're on Android, I don't think it matters. But if you use an iPhone, don't sign up through the app on your iPhone. Sign up at the website, patreon.com/notanothershootingshow.